Good morning. I wanted to use up the last bit of my battery so I can recharge it, and I haven't gotten around to writing much at all lately, so I thought I would use up my battery and try to cap up a little of what's been going on. Not that it's important, but I'm on my 6th day, I think, of fasting. Um, oh, this looks good. I'm on my 6th day of fasting, and well, hold on. Before I put it down, I'll show you quickly where I am. This is the back deck of the house, which I really like the view from. And these strange scaffolding that are still up, this old deck we built last week. New deck we built last week. This old scaffolding that's up. This very large spider's web that I just found. That I can't really get in focus. But it's a large spider. And I don't know if it's a brown recluse. I'm only, of course, concerned about the idea of brown recluse because, well, I recently saw one. Our goat apparently got bit by one last week. We will see. It's healing up fine, so it's nothing too life-threatening. Maybe I'll do it from this direction. Might give a better view. Anyway, yeah, I guess when I got here, the gathering was going on, so I experienced that and then started fasting, as opposed to going to New Orleans or going to New York or going to LA. And I still don't know exactly where I want to go, but I think I'm planning it out that I'm going to go to New York, spend a few weeks there, I think, rent a car and drive back down here with my stuff. Spend the winter or spend the year here until after the solstice and the holiday season, and then fly out to California, spend some time in LA, San Francisco, Eureka, and hopefully visit the cabin, because it's been over a year at this point since I've been to the cabin, and I miss it. The Hermitage, that is. So yeah, I'm on the 6th day of a fast, and I'm a little lightheaded. The moon is waning. It will be new Friday or Saturday. I think Saturday night. And I'm getting very insular. So Goat went off into town, and I've been sitting at home reading The Double by Jose Samago, whatever his name is, Portuguese author. Book that wasn't very interesting, and about halfway into it, I finally got interested. But it's so obsessed with diversions from what it's talking about. It's like modern, ubiquitous ADD, which we all have, as this does have. Yeah, my breath really stinks right now. And I feel like my face is all broken out. I, of course, don't really look in mirrors all that often, so I don't know exactly what it looks like. I can just feel it. It feels dry. And it's raining lightly now. There's a little house next to this big house that Goat built many years ago, and he's letting 2 people he knows from the sanctuary use it right now. They left to go to Nevada and left 2 dogs and a cat and a rabbit and 10 other rabbits glued to the back of it, but they left those first group of animals inside the house with somebody here who was supposed to be taking care of them, who's not. The last 2 nights he's been gone. So the dogs are out right now on chains around trees, and it's raining slightly, so when I'm done with this, I'll go put them back in the house and go into town and post this. A return of Liolo to Netflix, and get the new Netflix. Print some more photos and buy some thumbtacks. I've got this project where I've been printing photos at the Eckerd's Pharmacy because it's only 19 cents a photo, and I'm going to make a big wall of places I've been and people I know. That's kind of distraction. Some of them I've put up like sexy photos of people that I've had sex with, and some of them are places I've seen and lovers. And I want to surround myself with my places so that I don't feel so called to leave. And although I really want to go to New Orleans, and I want to go to New York, and I want to go to California, I want to go to these places and spend time there. But currently I don't want to leave, so that's kind of strange. Being like, oh, I want to go to these places, but I want to leave. And those who love me agree. Don't leave, just stay put. I have a lot of writing ideas, which I haven't been writing. Constant distraction. Hopefully this fast, it's slowing me down right now, but hopefully it will allow me to be less distracted and more focused. Spend some time today laying on the bed and letting the energy of the world flowing through me, which I don't do often enough. I used to do almost every night before I went to sleep, which is the real challenge for me of sleeping with someone, is that it distracts me from myself. Having other people in my life distract me from myself, which would be fine if I felt that myself were developed to a point where I didn't need to pay that much attention to it. And although I noticed while walking the paths through the woods these last few weeks that I don't need to pay that much attention to myself anymore, that so many of the things, the questions that were important to me when I was younger, now are not so as important to me. I've asked them enough. I've gotten many various answers, and I know I'll always get more answers, and there's not really a truth. But there are workable truths. And as close to the integrity of those workable truths I can be makes me better. But I would still like to be more in integrity with my ideals. And if I spent more time focusing on that, I could. But maybe I need to spend more time focusing